go straight in with the Becca Backlighting Primer. Just going to use this all over my face as my primer. I love this primer. I find it gives a really nice glow. Oh, it smells so nice too. Okay, so depending on what day it is and what I'm doing that day, I'll either wear my mineral foundation, or I'll wear a CC cream, or I might wear both. My skin's quite bad at the minute. I'm having a lot of flare-ups for some reason, so I'm going to go in with the Caress CC cream. This is the Wild Rose one and it's SPF 30. So it does kind of depend on how my skin's behaving, what it's doing kind of thing. But yeah, I'm having a bit of a shitty month for my skincare, so I'm going to need a little bit more extra coverage. So I've just put that on the back of my hand and I'm applying it with a beauty blender. Right, okay, so that's on. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go in over the top of that with my Bare Minerals Original SPF 15 foundation in the colour Fairly Light. Now what I do is I tip a little bit of this into the lid and then I'll go in with a brush, and for the brush I'm using the Look Good Feel Better brush. This was in my Marks and Spencer's Beauty Advent Calendar and I love it. I think it is literally like the perfect size for powder mineral foundation. It's really easy to put on, so I just do this in the lid and I'll just dot this all over there, and then I'll just start to buff it into the skin. My daytime look is pretty standard, hasn't really changed. It's always the same: a light base, light contour, a little bit of blush and a really neutral eyeshadow. I don't wear makeup every single day. I only wear it if like I'm leaving the house, or well, not necessarily if I'm leaving the house. I mean, leave the house to go to the gym or go to the shops, and I don't really put it on then. But if like I'm having, you know, a day out in town or something, I'll wear this type of makeup. Nothing too heavy, but you know, something on the skin. This foundation's brilliant because you can just build it up. Like, it's really good. Okay, so after I've done that, I'm just going to use some foundation on the usual places. Underneath the eyes, I've got a couple of blemishes on my chin that I just want to cover up. So for concealer, I'm using this one. This is the Maybelline Instant Eye Eraser. No, Eye Eraser? The Eraser Eye. Perfect Cover and Concealer Instant Anti-Age. That is a mouthful. Why did they make them so difficult? Like, why can't they just be called concealer? This is the concealer. So I'm just going to apply straight from the tube onto my chin and underneath the eye. And brushes, I'm just using this one. This is a Morphe MB17 brush, a flat top brush. I find these brushes really easy to blend the concealer in. So yeah, I'm just blending that away there. So how have we all been? I know I've been a little bit absent on my channel. It's been a bit of a shitty start to the year, to be honest. Yeah, just not been the greatest start. January and February have been a bit rubbish. So I can't wait for March to actually arrive and hopefully bring some, you know, positivity and new beginnings and all that kind of stuff. But anyways, I'm back now and I've got a couple of videos all lined up. Why does this keep doing this with the focusing? Bear with. Camera's being weird with the focusing. You're just going to have to bear with me. Okay, so I'm going to take a little bit of bronzer because I look deathly pale. And I'm going to use the, what's this? This is the MAC Studio Fixin' NW35. Hit and pan on this. Yeah, this is a powder, not necessarily bronzer, but hey ho. It's really dark for me as a powder, so I use it as a bronzer. All I'm going to do is take a big fluffy brush and just bronze the temples like this, cheekbones, down the nose. Right, okay, after I've bronzed, I feel like I've got a little bit more life in my cheeks now. I am going to go in with a little bit of contour. I'm not going to go contour crazy because who has time for that at the daytime? Not me. So yeah, as always, I'm using the Kevyn Aucoin sculpting powder in medium, and I'm just going to apply a really light contour. Because I'm void of cheekbones, my face just looks like a balloon. It's so round. I like to make myself look like I've got cheekbones, hence the reason why I put a little bit of contour on. Nothing crazy though. Okay, so that's enough of contour, so I'm going to blend that in. And to blend it in, I am using just this random brush from Morphe. This is the MB8, and I'm just going and softening all those lines because I don't like harsh orange lines across my face. But if you do, that's cool. Whatever floats your boat. Who's excited for summer? I can't wait until I don't have to have the heating on 22 degrees every single night. And I'm not wearing like 50 million layers. I think I've been cold for 3 months. I've literally been freezing cold for 3 months. I hate winter. I wish I could just emigrate. Like, I don't think there's one positive thing about winter in the slightest. I wish I could emigrate from like November all the way through to March. I'd love that. I hate winter. Definitely ready for some sun now. Okay, so once that's all done, I am going to apply some blush because I'm looking a little bit more human now. And for blush, I'm using my favourite blush palette. This is the Coral Spectrum by Zoeva, I think it is, yeah. And I'm going to be using this one here because this is really baby pink and I love it. But I'm also going to be using this one first. So I use this one on like the apples of my cheeks. Apply that there, and then I apply my blush in like my normal place, which is like over here. But because my face is such a strange shape, I feel like I need 2 sections of blush, one here and then one where you're supposed to put it here. I need a close-up, sorry. Okay, so base is done. Now I'm going to move on to my eyebrows. So eyebrows, I've barely mastered doing these off camera, so I'm not too sure how I'm going to feel about doing them on camera. Starting off with a spoolie, and I'm just going to brush through the eyebrows and I'm going like upwards with them. For brows, I'm using Anastasia Beverly Hills Dip Brow Pomade in the shade Taupe. I mentioned this on the last video. This was a haul. Now I do love this stuff. It is literally made to do my brows so much easier. But I'm still not great at doing them. And then to apply that, I use a angle brush. It's a Morphe one. Morphe. I probably should zoom you in to see this, but I'm not going to because who needs the pressure? So I'm just going to start. If this goes well, I'll be here, and if it won't, I'm skipping. I'll skip forward to eyeshadow. Okay, so I feel like that didn't actually go as bad as I thought it would. So, well, you're still here and you're still watching, so yeah. Right, I'm going to do the other brow now. I'm going to do this off cam because, you know. Okay, guys, so eyebrows are done and I am back. How dramatic was that? So, as for daytime look, sometimes I leave it like this, but it wouldn't be a very good video if I did. So I'm going to complete the eyes, which consists of my Naked 3 palette. Is kind of like my day-to-day go-to palette. Obviously everyone knows it, loves it, looks like this. Now I love all the shades in here because they are quite neutral, and I just do a really basic sort of, I wouldn't even call it a smoky eye, it's just basically like a nude kind of eye colour. And to do that I use like 3 colours. So the first colour is, I can't even see the names properly because they've all gone off. It's this colour here. I think it says Strange, but I'm not too sure. So I just use that with a fluffy brush, and I might zoom you in a little bit just so you can see me a little bit better. Okay, right, so I've taken all that on my brush and I'm just going to start like this. So just going on the inner corner and then slightly up on the brow bone, nothing too crazy. So just like that there, so you can see, I don't know if you can see it popping, but it is popping a little bit. And then finish off just by pressing that all over the lid, just as kind of like a little primer. And just repeat on the other side. Okay, and then I'm going in with the colour, don't know what it is, it's this one here. And I'm just going to apply that all over my eyelid. I'm actually in the process of making my own palette up for Makeup Geek. And isn't it a nightmare? Has anyone ever seen their shadows and obviously like the thousands of colours that they've got and the foils and the duochromes? Oh, what a nightmare. But I'm making myself up a large palette, so I'm currently deciding on all of the colours, and it is stressing me out. But it's going to be amazing when it's finished, because I've got so many eyeshadow palettes, and it's like I'd love one palette that I can just use like for day and night rather than going between like loads of different ones. Okay, so then I'm going in the crease line with a mix of this colour here, these two colours. Okay, so once that's all in, I'm just going to blend that all together. I don't want any harsh lines. Okay, and then just to finish off, I'm going to take this colour here, and I'm just going to put a tiny smidgen of that with the blending brush on the outside of the corner, like that. And then the same on this side, just like that. And taking a clean-ish, big fluffy blending brush, swoosh those two colours together. The eyes are done. So just finishing that off with some mascara. The mascara I'm using is the Soap and Glory Thick and Fast Mascara, and I'm just going to apply 2 coats of this. Well, I'm just going to speed this up because everyone knows how to apply mascara. Okay guys, so mascara is on, and what I'm going to do is just quickly line my waterline with the NYX Wonder Pencil. Okay, so we're nearly done. So what I'm just going to do now is I'm just going to apply a highlight, and I'm using the Mary Lou the Balm highlight. So I'm just going to apply this to my cheekbones. I'm not going to apply loads because it's daytime, and I don't like a proper full-on glowy look of a daytime. For the night time, it's a different story. I like to glow, like, so everyone can see me. Just a dab at the bottom of the nose, nothing too crazy. Cupid's bow. Okay, so that's enough highlight. So I'm going to go in and line my lips with the NYX retractable lip liner in the shade 01 Natural. It probably won't even focus. And lipstick of a daytime, I like any nude, but I'm loving this one at the minute. This is Charlotte Tilbury Penelope Pink. I really hope you all enjoyed watching this video. It's so lovely to be back and to be filming again. So keep an eye on the channel because there's videos going up every Sunday, and possibly there'll be a sneak few going up of a Tuesday as well. Yeah, as usual, all the products that I've used today, I'm going to link down in the description box below. I'll sign off now, and I'll see you all next Sunday. Bye.